mission is simple. Education in action, conservation in action. This is Kamp Kenan.
You recording?
Yes.
Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday's episode. I'm letting the water cool off because today's episode is something a little bit different. Well, it's not really different. It's about reptiles and we're going to hang out with them and I'm wasting water, but it's now finally cool. But what's happening today is we have finally reached the end of winter. Hallelujah. I can't stand winter. It stinks. Even down here in South Florida, so many of my videos the last few months, coincidentally, have been about winter because it's winter. Anyway, we're going to put the snakes back outside. So you guys are going to see the snake room, find out why I don't really like it, and we're going to get the snakes on out. So first things first, I filled up this water because the first snake coming on out is going to be Colin. And as always, my lovely assistant, Kate, is helping me out today. She's filming, but she's going to sprinkle in a little bit because she doesn't want to get you guys sick of her. Right, Kate?
Yeah, that was supposed to be a private conversation.
Oh, was
darling.
that a private conversation? I'm sorry. Anyway, we're going to get Colin out first. Colin's my coastal carpet python. He's been in here for the... Come on, Colin. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. He's nice and warm. He's been out in the sun all day. So as I was saying, my snakes, they kind of come in. Oh, he's wrapped around. The snakes come in during the winter, and because it's just so much work for me to actually move them in and out. So what I like to do is I get them, well, he's gonna be difficult to extricate from this, so we'll just let him extricate himself and then I'll be able to get him. I don't like to pull and pry and do all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tickle him. Snakes don't like to be tickled, see? Certainly not near their cloaca. So anyway, we get them out. Now we got most of his body out. We wanna unwrap that tail. So he's my coastal carpet python. You guys know him, you love him. He's been named after my buddy Colin Schumark from Australia. He is an Australian snake. So I'm just gonna drape him over here and we're gonna bring him out to his summer lodging. And he's such a sinewy and active snake. I love him so much. A lot of people tell me that carpet pythons are a bit nippy, but not Colin. In fact, Sophia, well, come on, Colin. In fact, Sophia, Kate's lovely little one, loves Colin. It's her favorite snake. So we want to get him back out. I love seeing snakes in outdoor enclosures. Some people may think that wire cages are no good for snakes, and in some cases that's true because they can rub. But I have the vinyl coated wire on this, and because for whatever reason, he's not really a rubber. Come on, get in on close here. Got to get in close to see the happy snake get released into here. Happy snake. You can't be afraid. There he goes. I love the snake. He's arboreal. Well, they'll wander around the ground, but I really love the nature of this particular snake because they're so good at climbing and they're so at home up there in the trees. And so this is his house and he's pretty excited about it. We're going to go ahead and lock him up and let him get used to his house. It's not going to get cold at all again. I'm pretty sure winter is gone. So we're gonna lock him in. We got snake number 1 out. Now, not all the snakes get to come out, but there are 2 more pairs we're gonna bring out that I'm excited. Now, you remember my Timor pythons? Those guys have been released before. We're gonna put them back in their outdoor enclosure. They're nice and big. You haven't seen them in a while, so they're getting bigger. As are the Hog Island Boas. I'm gonna put them out too, because now they're finally big enough for me to not worry about them squeezing through any of these vinyl holes. They're 1.5 inches, and so that's what we're gonna do. Come on, let's go into the snake room. So some of you may have peeked into the snake room before. It is not my favorite part of the camp, and you'll see why. It's vision cages, it's utilitarian, it's not pretty in here. Don't be afraid, Kate, come on in. It's pretty boring, to be perfectly honest. So it's very simple designs. Again, remember, this is only for a few short months. The Hog Islands are up here. I got my boas, my 2 pythons are soaking in separate containers. Maybe we'll peek in at them in a little bit. But let's go ahead, and I already removed the locking. So here comes the Timor pythons, and they're getting so much bigger. They're so much bigger. These guys had a nice, healthy feeding a few days ago. So they're not going to be bothered to be moved right now. And these guys, you'll notice, might even musk on me. So let's just grab them. Here's the first one. Beautiful, beautiful snakes. There's the musking. There's the musking.
Hello there.
Up, up, don't bite me. Oh, someone's ready to bite me. Hold on. Let's do it the right way. Where's my snake hook? Nah, we don't have a snake hook, so I'm just going to go for it, people. We're gonna. Oh, they're such characters, these snakes. See, once you get them up here, they don't bite. Oh, they're musking everywhere. Look out, Kate. They're pooping and making a big to-do. Ah, look out.
Don't drop them
Look
now.
out, Medusas.
Don't drop
But
them.
these are the Timor pythons.
Okay, hold tight.
And they're beautiful. Oh, I love them so much. I really love these snakes. Look at how gorgeous
too.
these snakes are. Aren't they pretty?
Oh,
They
yes.
are beautiful. Now they are like, you know, they're hyperactive and stuff. They don't get handled too often, but they don't. Look at this poop flying everywhere, Kate. This is awesome. Come on over here. We're gonna let them
How
go.
did I get roped into?
We're gonna go ahead and put them right on in.
No idea.
They're gonna come right back out here. So they have a nice big enclosure. These guys like to climb. They got fresh water in there. They might remember it from last year. Come on in so everyone can see how cool it is. Oh, I love it. Here, Kate's a little. Oh, that snake just jumped on out. Well, there goes a snake down there. Kate just bonked her head.
Ow, I got no, my elbow.
Oh, you did.
I was getting a good shot.
Were you getting a good shot? I'm sorry, dear. I just had to take it over.
Sorry.
So there they are. They're back out in their summertime abode. And let's see what this other guy is doing right now. Where are you? Up there. There it is. Very cool snaky. All right. So this is, you know, how I like to do snakes. I prefer them in larger enclosures. And you can see these guys really have grown. So cool. How awesome is that? So they're gonna investigate their enclosure right now. And I'm gonna get the last pair of snakes that we gotta get out. Oh, and it looks to be a little bit of turds on the handle. I know Kate won't like to handle that, so I got pooped on, everyone. There's Kate. Kate,
Hi.
flip it.
Okay.
Flip it for me, dear. Let's lock this up. Awesome stuff, man. So these snakes are super happy.
They're snooper.
But what I'm gonna do is, come here, Kate. Because Kate is concerned about Slinky, I'm gonna make this much easier for her. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna put Slinky up just for the time being.
He was in his lake. Remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut this. All right. So there is no Slinky in here.
All right. I'm
Okay.
just making sure.
No, you don't have to make sure because he's the only guy in there. Let's go get the Hog Island. Now the thing about the Hog Island boas is they're pretty nippy. So I'm gonna leave that open. They like to bite, but usually once I grab them, they're okay. But I'm super duper excited about this.
Maybe we should do like one at a time.
No, we gotta get two at a time because I don't wanna make two trips.
That's okay.
No, let's do it like this then. All right, so here are the Hog Islands. Now you'll notice, come in here, I have to talk and show people things. So it says dangerous reptiles, and that was from the previous owner of this vision cage. Really, again, guys, don't like this room too much, not my favorite place, but I just want to give you a word about what Florida considers conditional species. Right now, boas are not a member of that kind of ominous group of snakes. It's the green and yellow anaconda, the rock python, African rock python, Indian python, the Burmese python, and the reticulated python are conditional species. So legally for me, I have to have them in a locked cage. You see there's a lock there. Okay. In a locked room inside another locked structure. So right now, that's how I have to keep the Burmese pythons. I want to keep them outside, but of course, the state of Florida is concerned about that, so they have to have some special caging outside. So this is why they are in this room. You know, and again, the other snakes, just to reiterate, because people on the internet don't watch the whole video, but I want you to hear this. The other snakes are in here for a very short period of time every year. I know it's not beautiful. I know it's kind of boring. I know it's actually against a little bit how I like to keep my animals, which is why you don't see me with a lot of snakes, because I don't want to keep a lot of snakes just to have them in tubs. Not what I'm into. But these Hog Island boas are going outside. This is the first time they're going out. Now these guys have a pretty good feed response. So this was actually for another animal that was a conditional species. That's why it says dangerous reptile, dangerous reptile. So we'll just open these lunatics like this. Hey, don't be nervous. They can't get you way over there.
I know it's not
So you can
backing
stand,
up.
no, stand right here so people can see. But I just want you guys to see. So right now these guys are kind of in a mood. They're worked up, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hook them out. All right, because I'm not trying to be a hero. It's not about getting bit, although that just may happen. Look at this guy was in the water bowl. So what I'm gonna do is they now know they're not getting fed. So I think that works better for them when you hook them. They realize that, in fact, this is not feeding time. This is coming to hang out and go to a new house time. And so I still might get bit, but it's less likely once I get them out. This female, she's a bit bigger, and I just want to let her know. Come on out. Oh, he's going in the other enclosure. Where you go? Oh, for crying out, canaries. They just want to get all out. All right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to reach in, just pick her up like I mean it. Then she knows she's not getting fed. See that? But so far, so good, no problems. But it's about knowing. See this S coil? It's about knowing the animals. We're reading their behavior. But look at these Hog Islands, man. Well, these guys are awesome, man. Beautiful snakes. I may take a hit, but it's okay. They're small. There's no venom. And but look, and I just like the understated beauty of these snakes. I love how light they are. They are a boa constrictor, but they are a locale from the Hog Islands. But beautiful snakes. So let's go show you guys where they're going to live. Come on. This is so cool. We're going in. We got to go in with Guapo and Lola.
I'm all right with them.
You're okay with them?
Yeah.
All right, good. You're doing good, Kate.
Thanks, man.
Kate's doing really well. I really love when she helps me film because I can focus on, telling you guys everything we need to talk about. So they're going to go in where the Chinese box turtles were. I moved them out to another enclosure. I'll show you that if you'd like on a bonus video. I think we'll do that for a bonus video. But they're going to get raised up somewhere else because I really wanted to get the boa constrictors out. I wanted the boas out, and I wanted them to experience their first summer outside here at Kamp Kenan. All right, sweetie, don't bite me now, please. We've been getting along so well. Don't bite me. All right, there you go. There you go. Come on over here. I'm gonna take it. Kate's a little nervous still, but hey, look at this, guys. This is awesome, right? So they have a little hide they can crawl up in. They'll probably use that plant. There's some branches to crawl around in. I'll probably give them another hide, but there they are. The Hog Island Boas are now going to go out here for the summer. Really, really love these snakes. They put on some nice weight and growth. I'm hoping I get some babies out of them because it will be nice. It will be extremely cool to get some Hog Island Boa babies as they are increasingly more and more difficult to find. And they are in fact endangered. So it would be really cool to get them guys going. Another thing that you have to take into consideration is these are live bearers and there is a male and female in here. So I've got to be careful and make sure that if I do notice she gets gravid, which she's right here, big girl. If she does in fact get gravid, I am going to pull her out of this enclosure and get her into one that is actually more, biosecure so the babies don't get lost. So it's about being very, it's about being extremely, considerate of what's going on in nature. So there you have it, everybody. Some Hog Island Boas in their new house. We got the coastal carpet python out. Super pumped to see how these guys behave out here. If they use all the furniture in this area, I'm pretty pumped. I did in fact build this for them so they can chill out. Here's Guapo and Lola. They're hanging out next to my girlfriend's feet. She's bugging out. See you later, sweetheart. She just gets nervous. It's just that Lola was licking her. We're gonna make her a reptile woman, I promise. All right, you don't worry about it. So we're shutting this thing up, and here are the Hog Island Boas. So I'm actually gonna go get some latches. I don't like this. So I'm gonna go get some latches. I'm gonna tighten that up so we don't have any issues. I just don't like that. But hopefully they won't mess around there. So there you have it, everyone. I keep looking at the microphone. I got a giant microphone and my eye keeps going to it. So if I'm not paying attention to you, I apologize. There you have it, everybody. Our snakes are out and about. Everyone's happy. I'm gonna let Slinky back out because Kate's vacated the premises. Once again, Kate did a good job filming. I appreciate it. Appreciate her help around these parts. And let's get Slinks out. Hi, Slinky. Sorry to do that to you, buddy, but we got to warm Kate up to you. All right, everyone. Slinky, come say hello. Everyone loves you. Oh, there he is inside there. Big old Slinky Dink. That's my man. All right, everybody. Here's the another view of the Timor python. Everybody's out enjoying the South Florida sun, which has now been turned on to full blast as summer is just around the corner here. And there you go. Hey, go on down and hit subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. Don't forget to join the Kamp Kenan Army. Go subscribe to that channel as well. I'd love to see that channel grow because that's where we post videos that you send us, so I can see just exactly what you guys are up to. We can all help each other out in a constructive way to create the best possible living conditions for our animals. And we got t-shirts to help support the camp. Go on to kampkenan.com and visit our store, and you can also become a Patreon Patreon supporter at patreon.com/kampkenan. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you again real soon. Thank you, Kate.